Alright, are you ready to get started, Nathan?
I'm ready. I'm ready. Are you ready? Because you haven't opened your V yet.
I had a coffee,
Oh, true.
so I might have a bit later.
Tim and Nathan do the games.
Oh, welcome to
Another cast.
another Do The Cast. Today,
Podcasters.
we are playing literally the worst replay I could find. I spent 2 hours trawling through many replays.
Kind of bad.
So quickly before items come out, let's look at the people. We've got Santa Troll on the Earth Shaker. We've got La Sombra
We got
playing the
Fire and
winner.
Ice, man.
Darian, Crystal Maiden, Hindsight, Venomancer, and Dr. Wanda on the Juggernaut. Actually pretty reasonable names for a low skill game.
Yeah. Santa Troll. I mean, it inspires fear in the enemies, that's for sure. Because they don't want to troll.
They don't want to troll.
And then, on the dire side, we got Nickel Cage already going out of base. Everyone moving. We got a Windrunner.
Zebedee.
I'm not going to say their names, man. You can say that.
Goodbye, my darling.
As a sniper.
Maestro Mouse
And a Tinker.
as a tinker with decent items. I don't know.
And then a Medusa.
Lacrimosa.
A Medusa.
Surprisingly good names. There's no numbers. There's no X's. Who needs
No scopes.
Who needs regen? Or in fact, who needs boots when you play Juggernaut?
We have spin.
Mid.
When you can spin to win.
Boots
Why
is a good.
would you even need to catch up?
And the lineups. I don't know. There's nothing that wrong with these lineups.
To be fair though, Medusa in this kind of a game, is that going to turn out well?
I've never seen a Medusa not stomp.
Really?
I'm kind of blessed. Anyway, that's a shit build. Don't finish your Wraith bad. That's fine. Like whatever. It's a noob game. Noob's gonna noob. That's by regen.
I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like I always need a pot and tangos.
Alright, Sniper appears to be rushing bottom lane. I don't know what he's doing. I don't think he realizes how much money he has. And this is like bottom 1% stuff.
So, but then, how many of these people are just bottom 1%? We'll need to find that out.
I think the most number of games played by any of these people is like 6 or 7. The only person that denies anything, I think, is Sniper. He gets 3 deniers. Action in mid lane already.
Then again, how can you
That
know?
was a brain sap.
How can
90
you know if
damage.
it's, just misclicks.
For that mana. Using brain sap
So-
level 1, man.
That's a pretty pushed up lane, I gotta say. You don't want to push a lane up that high. Tell me why, because I forgot.
Well, if you push your lane into tower range, the tower hits the creeps and the lane pushes back. And you end up in a worse position. Veno gonna pop a salve? Because he's on half health. No, he has no regen.
Oh, well, that's about, what, 100 health?
Some sick right clicks going down. Oh, chase it mid. Juggernaut's not gonna be out of lane against a Bane.
With 2 circlets.
With 2 circlets and 2 pots. I don't know, if you want to go melee mid, you need to get
two pots is something I haven't seen.
a lot of regen. He's just going straight for a soul ring, which is not gonna work.
Especially not with all the no health he has.
These lanes, I don't know. Having the Juggernaut solo is kind of good, but
I think it's alright having a Earthshaker.
well, you got 2
Venomancer.
supports in this lane. Hopefully the Venomancer I don't know, you could go like semi-carry Venomancer, I don't know. But top lane leader and Crystal Maiden isn't recommended.
It seems kind of strange. Oh, I mean, you have the slowing and nuking potential, but they're both very squishy.
Their aim should be to lock people down with Frostbite, which Crystal Maiden hasn't bought, and then go straight into the Light Strike Array. I don't think they're good enough to
But
do
can
that.
we expect that kind of coordination?
No.
Yeah, didn't think so. Nickel Cage is doing surprisingly alright. But
Well-
then again, he doesn't really have much to contend with.
He's auto-attacking against the Juggernaut that brought no regen. He's got a Soul Ring and no health.
Juggernaut is in a sad place here.
What's his CS? 4. Okay. That's not.
I mean,
That's
he's just taking hits. He's just taking hits, walking back.
You
taking
go by
bullets.
day by day. Alright, let's give an award to
4 branches on Earthshaker. That's a lot of branches.
who gets the award for the best item build. That's horrible. That's terrible. He bought a lot of regen to lane though. I don't know where it's gone. It's been 2 minutes.
I think he's already used. Well, we have a Clarity and a...
Crystal Maiden with the Basilius. No, that's horrible because you've got Arcane Aura. You don't need the regen. You shouldn't... You don't really need that much regen as a Crystal Maiden. Like, you don't need to max out Arcane Aura,
Yeah.
particularly.
I
One
like,
or two
I like,
levels
I
is
like
good.
being able to give mana to people, though. It's nice.
Yeah, 1 or 2 levels is okay. Especially if you have an Earthshaker, like, he's going to benefit from that a whole bunch. But I think best item build... It would have been Tinker if he'd used his pots and, like, rationed them properly. But it seems like he just traded hits and then used it all.
And he's on no health now,
And he's
so
might
don't know where that
die
went.
to the Crystal Maiden?
She could have committed more to that. She could have made that.
Nah, you can't dive in a Tinker. He can turn around way too easily.
I
How much
know.
mana did he have? None. Alright, yeah, she should have dived that.
Lena wasn't there either.
Lena's out of mana as well.
She could have just auto-attacked.
the thing, this is the situation. You can't be impatient in lane because you're going to run out of mana and not do much damage. You want to wait till your skills get to like at least level 2 or 3 before you start spamming them.
Level 1 nukes are not cost efficient often.
Not cost efficient for the damage they do. Exactly.
And early game is where cost efficiency matters the most.
There's a courier. Someone bought a courier and it's delivered a magic wand and failed to pick up the magic stick. Oh, Shaker. Oh, there's a first kill on Venomancer.
Wow. You just
Out of
got
nowhere.
sniped. Alright.
Venomancer was tanking
Oh,
creeps.
Juggernaut's dead as well, so yeah, that happened.
He would have just been brain sapped. No, he was right clicked. There was no brain sap or nightmare.
Nickel Cage on surprisingly low health though, I didn't see that coming.
Nickel Cage. That's a great name, by the way. I do like it. Yeah, it's probably
Top name of the game.
So yeah, it's like Nickelback,
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage.
So it's just as big a train wrecks as one another. All combined in one.
Nicolas Cage, he was good in Lord of War. I don't know.
He's never good.
Give him a break, man. Is split shot on? Yes, split shot is on.
Just keeping it on.
Just keeping it on.
It makes auto attacking lanes even more scrubby. So I mean,
now he's doing
you want that, right?
an extra like I don't know.
He's pushing the lane up an extra 70%.
Just to be perfectly clear, split shot is a late game skill. Get it last.
He really wants.
And not to be sarcastic, he's going to do such a good job of shooting all his creeps at once. Now we can get... Lasers are great. Alright. Using nukes to take last hits is good if you're in mid and you want a bottle because you want rune control.
Or if you're that bad at taking last hits that you can't take last hits anyway.
It's worth it. Like 170 mana. Oh, Veno's going to go down. I think if there's a shackle, no shackle. Where's the shackle? No shackle.
They don't need a shackle. They got a sniper.
There's already a shackle. Shaker comes in and saves the day.
Shaker can't be having a good time with both these ranged heroes.
There's the diaglyph. Why?
Huh? What's going on?
The Dire used the glyph to protect their towers, but they went under attack. Oh, there's a coordination with the Frostbite and Light Strike Array. Dragon Slave.
Could make something happen.
Dragon Slave misses.
Tinker is
Tinker does not have boots. He's going to go down to Crystal Maiden sooner or later. If Lena doesn't body block him.
Yeah. Oh,
Lena!
that's sad.
Don't
That's
body block.
unfortunate.
Why'd they give up? They could have killed him.
Are they?
Crystal Maiden,
come on,
you have
please.
boots, and Thingy doesn't. Okay.
There we go.
Yes.
There's a good light strike.
That was
good.
actually decently well
Feel
played.
Feel proud, Lena. It took a little bit of time, but it turned out.
They got something. You guys are in for a treat with Crystal Maiden's items, by the way, because we saw the endgame item builds. Oh, boy.
We generally scour through the endgame items to find out what's going on with the
our
rewards.
indications for a poor game are as few denies as possible,
Okay,
no
preferably
support
none.
items. This game is actually very support heavy. The only real carries in the game are Juggernaut and Sniper and Medusa.
Let's see how
And
Juggernaut's
maybe
doing.
Windrunner and maybe Tinker.
Let's go to mid.
What is happening in mid?
That's happening at mid.
There's a Fiend's Grip. Juggernaut's going to walk away, get brain set, and die. Alright.
Alright.
Fantastic.
Explain to me Bane's skills, because I forgot.
Fiend's Grip, channeling disable, Nightmare, non-channeling disable, but you can't be hurt. And if you try to right-click a hero that's Nightmared,
You get
Nightmare.
Yeah.
Brain Sap is a nuke that steals life, and Enfeeble reduces your damage. Bit of a push top lane, Medusa's going to get frostbitten. Split shot. So much DPS. So much DPS.
Doesn't it use mana, or is it just activated?
No, it's activated, but it makes your shots do reduced damage to more targets.
Oh, it's true.
Good
It
ults.
does.
Good ults. Gonna slow down those creeps and nuke them.
Hey, well,
Oh, Snipe got a kill on Veno.
she saw what it does now.
That would have been a headshot, I'm assuming. Yes. Assassinate.
No, I really do hate assassinate. I mean, as long as Sniper can see someone.
It's a fun skill.
There's
Just
a lot of skills that catch noobs off guard.
Yeah.
And that's one of them. Where it's like, you're not sure if you're safe.
Ah, zap.
I
Total
mean,
zap. Oh,
It's kind of like Zeus. Zeus ulti is you need to run away 600 health earlier
Yeah.
because you don't know what's going on.
It's an interesting dynamic, but there's more game-changing ults out there.
I mean, imagine a Zeus and a sniper. That's just sad.
Like, I don't know. I'd rather have an RP than an assassinate, if you know what I mean.
You know what I want? Is a team with Lena, Lion, Zeus, Assassin, and who else has a big nuke?
Lion. You said Lion.
A second
Lena. You said Lena.
Yes.
Zeus.
I did say Zeus.
Tinker. Tinker's pretty much exclusively nukes.
True, yeah. So
Is
you
he
could
getting stats, or is he just level 3? He's level 3, okay.
That's kind of low for 8 minutes.
I should probably bring up some game stats. Oh, we're looking at worth. Currently, the best farm is going to Crystal Maiden and the Windrunner.
Crystal
Dude.
Maiden. Wow.
Well, Crystal Maiden...
Windrunner's okay.
I don't want to spoil
right?
anything, but Crystal Maiden... Oh, is that... Oh, I thought he was going to block him. That would have been amazing. That's going to be a kill.
It has to.
That's going to... Yeah, it
Okay,
goes.
alright, that's good.
Good work by
Thank God.
Veno. Lay down the DPS.
So who's the
guided.
highest level right now? Let's see.
Doo-doo-doo. Bane. Bane in mid, that's not
Of
surprising.
course.
Juggernaut
Makes
got
sense.
laned out very hard, so he's going to have a lot of
Tinker
trouble.
is having a bad day. He's having a terrible time.
I don't know what Tinker's doing. I don't know what Tinker's doing.
Gulp a minute,
Yeah,
let's
okay.
see. Well,
Yeah, Windrunner and Sniper, no surprises there. Bane should be higher up. He's the only one that had the solo. There's the Fiend's Grip. He's going to get a kill. He's going to get frostbitten. No, he's not. He's got no mana. Oh no. Brain Sap.
is he just gonna
Brain Sap.
let it go?
Brain Sap, 200 damage. Oh dear.
Alright.
Yeah, it's going to let him go. Okay.
I think he probably could have committed to that a little bit more. He does have clarity, you know, it doesn't really hurt him that much.
He could have popped the clarity and then Fiend's Grip.
He also doesn't seem
So
to afford
chosen.
any... Sorry, can you go back to his stash, please? Is that 5 pots?
Is that
6? No,
5 salves? He's never going to die, right?
What?
He's
as long
never
as he
gonna
has him in his inventory. What's that? How much health is that? That's 220 health.
If you're really concerned about your
No,
life
more
as
than
much as this Juggernaut is, I'd recommend maybe picking up Healing Ward. You don't really need this kind of
Salve is
regen.
200 health each, right? Is it? 400. Wow. So that, yeah, he's got a lot of potential health there.
He doesn't have potential health. If you get hit while salving, your
Well,
health goes
typically
away.
you play smart enough to not get hit, but...
The potential health more refers to like mech or wand when it's guaranteed that you're going to get it. Whereas salve, I wouldn't call salve potential health.
what's potential healing?
I don't know, because with mech you pretty much effectively have whatever amount.
It
more
certainly
HP.
gets less useful.
Oh, we missed
late
a
in the
kill on
game.
the Tinker.
That
would have been
that honestly isn't.
It was an
surprising.
Omni Slash on creeps and he died anyway.
Oh.
What does the mech? I can't get to the shop.
What are you looking for?
Oh, I was going to look at how much mech heals. It doesn't matter. It's not important.
I think it's around 150.
Oh, he's got his
200,
salves.
150.
This Bane's going to be able to get free farm for a long time because he can
Salve
tank
up.
creeps and salve up, I guess.
And for some reason, Crystal Maiden's mid now. Is there any reason for that switch?
Well, I think Crystal Maiden's going to try and carry the team.
We'll see how that goes later.
More action than we missed. Bane with another Fiend's Grip. They just killed him. He just Fiend's Gripped him and he died.
Has he just been doing that whenever it's off cooldown?
I think so. Making very good use of his skill. Let's
Well,
look at it.
I guess it's worked every time for him, so there's no reason to stop now. Honestly.
3-0. Fantastic. Very good Fissure Harass.
What is that? Is that his ulti?
There's a solid ult. That's going to be a kill on
I've
Windrunner.
never
I
seen
think.
his ulti before.
Windrunner
That's news to me.
is... I'm not going to use Windrun.
Sniper
He's not gonna
probably
die,
could
though.
have run, honestly, and not died.
One more right click on that Windrunner would have been a kill. That was a solid kill. I mean, he threw down the fissure. It was a bit slow.
And now they were just sitting there stunned and not knowing what to do now. I mean, like, they got
They
a
weren't-
kill. What do they do?
They weren't even stunned in the game. They were just stunned that the heroes
the
were
player,
trying to kill them.
The player itself.
At Bane, he's good. He's sitting back and not... he's not missing any CS. He's being safe. I really like that.
I think he knows what he's doing, except for buying lots and lots of
And
pots.
a big newbie
and
mistake
cheap
is
circlets.
constantly standing with the creeps, expecting to be safe. When if you're across the river, someone can just run around the back and kill you.
It's true. You can get cut off pretty easily. It's not the creeps that make you safe; it's your positioning.
Very good. Well, the super early game creeps make you safe.
Yeah. I mean, being attacked early game by creeps—that is not fun.
Medusa,
You can easily lose 100 health.
Medusa with the early mana shield is going to never have mana now.
She just wants all her abilities on all the time. Really. She wants to feel safe. She wants to be able to kill everything. Who
Well,
doesn't want that?
She wants to be able to
really?
shoot everything and never take damage. Makes perfect sense, right?
Yeah.
Bit of a dive going up bot lane. Venomancer's going in, he's going to get shot by the sniper until he dies. No, Earthshaker with the fish, that's going to save him. Power shot comes through, but whiffs.
I am
There's the
entirely-
assassinate.
Oh no! Don't stop moving,
Yeah.
man. Keep moving. You're not dead yet.
That's the joy of the Aquila,
We're having health.
having very, very slightly more health.
Ah yes, +3 to all attributes. Very good. And 1 armor.
That 2 bonus armor is going a lot towards blocking assassinate damage, because as we all know, armor doesn't block magic damage. Alright, Earthshaker's empowering, he's going to go in and hit Sniper with his stick.
He totemed up,
Do it.
man. He totemed
He
up.
totemed up, no right clicks.
No, okay, he's gone.
Good shackle. Sick right clicks. Alright, let's have a run through the item builds again, let's see what people are doing. Bane with his 2 circlets still, he's spending most of his money on salves, so that's fair enough.
He's committing to this.
He's committing to these salves. If you want to farm, you need pots. Crystal Maiden.
Trunkles.
Tranquils, that's fair enough.
That's right, yeah.
Makes you a bit more tanky, bit of survivability. Bassy, also good mana regen early on.
Not sure if you need
Ring of
damage
Health?
though from Basilius.
Ring of Health, not too advisable. There's the
well,
Fiend's
if
Grip.
you have Tranquils, I'm not sure why entirely you need Ring of Health.
Oh, the animation for the brain set went off and it didn't hit. Oh, that's so close. That's why you don't get a Ring of Health on Crystal Maiden. You literally don't have enough health to survive a single Fiend's Grip. Well, you do apparently. There's an Assassinate.
There's no point regenning health.
Who's that
if you have
Assassinate
no
on?
health.
There's an Assassinate on Earthshaker. These items aren't doing too poorly. I mean, if you're not getting good farm, Warden's a good way to go.
Yeah.
Sniper, Power Treads, Morbid Mask,
Mask.
don't get it early. You don't do enough damage to actually benefit from it.
How much is it? 15% life steal, 15% of 77. What?
7 plus half
10,
of 7.
almost
You mean
10.
13 damage per... 13 life per hit.
Not much.
Not much. Not worth it.
It's less than 13.
Let's look at Windrunner's items. Phase Boots, yes. Null Talisman, yes. Ring of Bassy, yes.
Oh,
Assassinate, hits
sad
the Veno. Also, Medusa goes down, which isn't surprising. It's probably another ult. No.
Oh,
There it is.
Alright.
But it was something. I think it was just a spin.
You got two
Sorry for
very, very annoying ultis up there.
Yeah, Windrunner's items pretty good. He shouldn't have regen anymore. It's a bit late for that. They should be
Everyone
running.
seems to be really wanting this regen. Hey, does Bane have an item build in mind, or is he just loving the circlets?
I think if I remember correctly, this is Bane's end of game build. Yeah, but he just keeps buying cells. To be perfectly clear, you want to go with permanent items that give you regen as you head to the late game.
Because you invest in something that gives you items,
pays
that
off.
gives you stuff later.
Juggernaut's item build isn't
I mean,
horrendous.
do you want to buy Jim? Would you like a chocolate bar that tastes good, or would you like a chocolate bar factory that costs a lot more money, but it makes chocolate bars for you?
Lena got taken out by the Tinker. Was that? Did we just watch him get missiled? Yeah, we did.
What do you
He
mean,
popped
get-
missile and Lena died.
Wow, Lena
It's-
must have been pretty low.
It's a simpler time when just, men were men, women were women, and if you hit heat-seeking missile, someone dies. Was that Juggernaut? Good potential to dive there. I don't think he's going to take it. Yeah, he's
What is
gonna
that
go
little
for dive.
bracer he's got there in his item build?
Just to be clear, boots are very important. We're not seeing boots. Band of Elskin, probably not as important as boots.
Actually, that 6 agility could take him a long way, man.
Well, not distance-wise.
True. And he's running quite a bit here.
He's going to go for the ult, and it's going to be on a lot of creeps.
No, he's backing off once he realised that he was right next to a tower.
Oh, almost a solid shackle. Windrunner's going to back up, though.
no, running. He,
No, but-
he really just can't make up his mind this time.
He's got poor man's shield, but he's really not in a good spot to be diving a tower on Bane. Never dive on a Bane. It's never a good idea. He's got too much CC to...
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if he realised.
There's a big dive. Where's the Assassinate?
Oh.
Maybe if you got some mana regen instead of Helm Dominator. I don't know.
He wants to stay alive at long distance.
There's nothing
Where
super
you don't
wrong.
need to stay alive, really.
There's nothing super wrong with early lifesteal. It just fucks you up in the short term.
I'm just not entirely sure why a sniper would need lifesteal when his whole purpose is to stay away from people.
Yeah, he really. I don't know. He doesn't need lifesteal.
You get attack speed,
That's-
maybe?
There's a healing ward, level 1. That's solid. That's a lot of regen. Healing ward's actually really powerful.
Healing ward is pretty cool, yeah. I mean,
Percentage HP heals are massive.
they're great, yeah. You just get lots
They
of
can
HP
extend
items.
people. You should probably get them away from enemy heroes, though. They're pretty fragile.
Ooh, well, I think you just forgot to move it, honestly.
I think you just forgot.
Forgot.
I think you forgot.
Yeah, I think Juggernaut actually forgot about boots as well.
Juggernauts, I don't
Or whether
think
he
there's
just
boots in the
not
entire
sure
game.
where they exist.
There's the Perseverance on Crystal Maiden, getting some good regen on her 700 HP. You really want to get that max HP up.
How's Lena doing?
Ooh, bit of action top lane, 3 die heroes.
Oh.
That's another missile
that's
and another
missile
Lena kill. That's you hit W and Lena dies.
It's kind of sad to be Lena son. Oh,
And Crystal Maiden's getting good shackle. I don't think he
dear.
realizes that it needs to be
near a tree.
chase it. Windrunner, please chase it. Crystal
Why are
Maiden.
you running? She's squishy. What are you doing? you have 100 damage. You can do something with that. Oh, jeez.
Is Windrunner doing 100 damage? Well, I suppose. Yeah, wow.
Well, not true, but, close enough.
Yeah, Windrunner would have very easily been able to right click down that Crystal Maiden.
But
She
she
has
got
absolutely no.
Windrunner is scared of
Survivability.
other human interaction. So she ran back
Windrunner's
into the forest where she belongs.
Very socially awkward. Wasn't sure how to talk to people.
Bane, however, is a horse.
Bane's doing a
from
fantastic
space.
job of keeping his HP and mana up. Of course,
Temporarily.
he's forgetting that items are important in Dota.
The circlets are doing everything for him, really. I mean, look at that.
Oh, you can't argue with that. What?
+4.
With that extra 38 HP per circlet. I mean, that's pretty huge.
It's served him well so far. He's doing the best in the team, I believe.
He is actually. Well, Bane's not he's not an independent hero. I think he's emulating the support build in that he's got the lack of gold that comes with buying wards and the courier, but he's using it to buy potions.
Maybe he's like an AI, where he thinks he should be buying occasional salves. Because he has so much money, he buys lots of salves.
Oh, there's a Fiend's Grip on a creep.
I think he just clicks the salves until he runs out of money.
I think he just missed a Fiend's Grip on a creep. Not the best idea.
It's only 100 seconds.
Oh, Bane. You're such a happy shadow pony. Look at it, he's smiling. Looks like Gary Busey.
Doesn't have eyes, though.
Busey, huh?
Doesn't have eyes. Let's see what's going on in the top lane there.
Oh,
chasing.
Bit of a dive. Medusa's going in. Is split shot still on? No, it's not. He's turned it off.
My god. He's finally learned to unactivate.
Not going to throw Mystic Snake? No. Who
Well,
needs it? Who needs Mystic Snake
No
when you
mana.
can have Mana Shield level 2? And
He has
split
no
shot
mana.
maxed
He has
out.
no mana to give him mana. It's really just sad.
Earthshaker, he's got his Arcane Boots. That's not bad. He's been farming bot for 20 minutes.
This is the most standard build I've seen in the game.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's not getting it.
He's going for a
It broke
mech.
me. Earthshaker looks like Colin Mockery if he was an Apache chief who got cursed by a witch.
Got turned into a bear.
Venomancer looks like Gilbert Gottfried.
I don't see it.
I don't see it. Windrunner is like redhead Portia de Rossi.
Lena looks like my dad.
Hey, this is time for a kill on Medusa.
On fire very often.
Really, Medusa's strength in lane lies in throwing out Mystic Snake and harassing good early. He
Not-
didn't get
not
Mystic
dying.
Snake. I don't know, let's just say his early game, being able to hit 5 things at once is very important.
No, not really.
Especially
at
when
all.
you're doing like 70 damage.
Especially when there's only 2 heroes in lane.
Well, he could shoot both at once, right? Lena getting Gloves of Haste, casual Gloves of Haste with Perseverance. So this goes, Lena's got a drum. That's some good move speed.
So Crystal Maiden not entirely
are
going
important.
support.
Boots are important. Not entirely, I wouldn't say entirely going support. Gloves of Haste. Oh, there goes Sniper. What happened there?
At least she's got an aura, so that helps.
Just FYI, casting is very hard. Really hard. I don't know. And Venomancer goes down as well. Oh no.
It is incredibly easy to miss
Good trade.
deaths.
I don't know. I
I
didn't
mean,
appreciate the hard work the casters do, and yeah, it's very difficult.
Well, now you know.
Now-
We're in the
now
big
we know.
leagues now.
Bane's
We're
picking up
stepping
some
up
more
the big
reaches. He's got 4 town portal scrolls. I don't
Four?
think he's left mid yet. So I'm looking forward to seeing these being used to kill enemy heroes.
Well, if he needs to go somewhere, or heal health, or if he runs out of mana...
How's his farming? His farm is going fantastically. Too bad he's not really contributing to his team. There's a dive. No, he's just going to kill some creeps. Okay.
He'll contribute eventually.
And we're
when the
seeing
game's
Medusa go
over.
down. That's a pretty deep kill. You can't really do much against the Laguna Blade.
It's not really a blade, but it hurts like one.
It hurts like what? Well, it's meant to be Black Lightning because it's the character based on Lena Inverse, but they couldn't.
But it's blue lightning.
It's Blue Lightning. Well, they couldn't make it Black Lightning, so they made
Yeah,
it blue.
fun fact actually, Lena Inverse is a character from an anime.
You know which
Um,
anime?
I've watched it, but I can't remember what it's called.
Oh, okay. Juggernaut's items, not terrible. Soul Ring's fantastic with in combination with Healing Ward. Ring of Health is, I don't know, he could work towards a Battle Fury. It's a bit late. It's way too late for it, but he could.
Foregoing
Yasha's
the
fantastic for spinning. Phase Boot's fantastic for spinning.
because he's
Even though it does
I'd
get
say
dispelled by
having
spinning.
played him, he sometimes needs a bit of mana. So foregoing the mana boots for phase boots and the movement speed.
Soul Ring.
Alright.
You can pop Soul Ring if
although
you
he
want to use
does
any
not
skills.
really have that much health.
He's got
I suppose the
fantastic
ring
reach,
helps
yeah,
that,
though.
yeah. And it does have the ward, which does help as well. So overall, it works kind of well together
Bit of
because you got the soul ring to get the health regen, and then
the Ring of Health,
Yeah.
also the health regen. He's going to be a bit glassy for a while, but that's fine if you can spin out of there. Venomancer's going to go B with his very confusing item build. He's going for
kind of all over the place.
Power Treads and maybe a Soul Ring. Maybe he's going for a Bass. He's got wait a sec. He's got Aquila and Bassy.
How much stacks between there? You don't need 2 rings, do you? Does he even have
Multiple instances
fingers?
of Aquila aura do not stack. They stack.
Well, but
Okay.
does he need them to stack?
They both do exactly the same thing.
I suppose he likes to have a lot of auras.
That's interesting. We're missing things around the map, but I think it's more important that we ponder this. Yeah, I guess it's valid. I mean, you're limiting yourself a shitload.
So what does Aquila's ring do again? It's stats.
It's a better Bassy.
What's the aura? Damage.
Damage, stats, armor, mana regen.
Wait, what's the passive?
And this is damage, armor, regen. So yeah, Aquila gives you the extra damage. You put a Wraith Band into a Bassi and you make a Aquila.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, yes I do.
So they do stack.
They do stack.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Getting that many early game items, it really wastes the inventory slots.
Yeah.
There's better things to do with it.
I mean, there comes a point where you got to sell your wand and.
Sorry, are those wards?
Wow,
Very interesting wards. They're protected from being ganked from this area here, I suppose.
Which they can't see, obviously.
Santa Troll's going to go around and try and pick up a... Oh, is this going to be a big Fisher? It's going to be pretty big. Are they going to move in?
No.
Veno's going to wander over, put down a ward and then walk away. Okay,
incredible
fantastic.
Positioning by Earthshaker there.
That was actually good positioning. If he'd laid
a
down
little bit wasted, maybe.
If he'd laid down the Fisher properly...
Well, I don't even know.
I don't even know.
He could have fissured so they couldn't escape.
I think he's been taken out by Juggernaut. We're really not getting much here. That was an Omni Slash.
Well, what are you going to do about an Omni Slash?
I really got to keep my eye on the minimap. That's what I'm resolving to do.
I'll try and look at the screen more.
So as far as the strategy, it seems like both teams are going for the we'll farm until our carries carry.
And the carries aren't exactly carrying that well.
And good push coming from the Dire. They've got a commanding tower lead. Actually, no, they don't. They've just taken 2 towers of bot.
Well, bot's doing alright, but then again, bot does have 2 of the more competent players, it seems.
And it seems like Sniper's going for a Deso. I
Well,
suppose, with that Mithril Hammer.
Can't go wrong with more damage, really.
Can't go
Especially when you have life.
There's the assassination going to be a kill? Yes, it is.
It's not good to see that symbol above your head. You don't like that.
Just to be clear, don't get the recipe first.
True. Very good point. Especially because it's probably more expensive.
Well, it doesn't do anything until you...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's always more expensive to buy the recipe, and it doesn't do anything.
Crystal Maiden getting a Helm of Iron Will now.
You need the armor. 14 armor now.
Crystal Maiden is officially going for an armlet. No spoilers, but it's going to be an interesting game.
Now, what can
There's
an
the ulti.
armlet do?
Good, fantastic stun by Lena. That's going to catch him out. Is he going to get killed? He could turn around in this. No.
A little bit of a wasteful Laguna Blade, but sure.
Yeah, that wasn't a waste. They wouldn't have picked up that kill.
She could have dragon.
I think they were in danger of being turned around on with a Nightmare and then a Fiend's Grip, but no, just Laguna Blade, kill.
Ah, well, yeah. It certainly works.
And in the meantime, we're going to see Tower go down.
But I do hate waiting for that cooldown. Having Laguna Blade up gives you a certain feeling of power.
I think using it is more important than worrying about the cooldown, Nathan.
Oh, well, yeah. But
Sniper's picking up his second Mithril Hammer. Yep, definitely going Deso. He's going to do a bit of jungling. I think this is the first hero to be jungling this game so far.
Neutral creeps do exist in Dota.
Neutral creeps do exist.
Yes.
And Yules on Medusa.
Sure.
You really want to...
Why not?
Don't get Yules on Medusa.
She's not support. That's a support item.
She doesn't have the... 1.8 int growth isn't enough to justify the percentage mana regen. As much as it is a lot, int items are more important for a hero like this if you want to get the mana regen. It's like a hero like Tinker has 2.2.
Let's see her skills.
That's a really lucky Omni Slash. That
What?
took Tinker right the fuck out.
Oh man, poor Medusa.
And they're just
We
going to
have
right-click,
four-man Dota
right-click down Medusa. There, 4-man Dota. That was a solid gank.
with sniper bottom.
Just goes. Those wards weren't too
Sorry, not
effective in
sniper.
spotting the gank before it happened.
2 wards.
Good
3
warding.
wards almost vision distance away.
Good
from each
warding spots at the top lane if you don't want to be ganked. This little spot here spots out the rune as well as protecting you. This spot here, this spot here. Even the high ground up here protects you from the river. As much as it doesn't spot the rune though. You want to spot the rune if possible.
Just placing some in the middle of jungle's good as well.
Someone stacked this camp.
Probably by accident.
Probably by accident. They're probably farming and got scared.
I do that actually sometimes.
And here's a push coming out from Juggernaut and Earthshaker. When you're pushing with Juggernaut, chuck down your healing ward. It's always good.
Not that they were getting
Although
hit.
I'm a bit reluctant to advise people to do things since like every comment on this series is, hey, this is like a bunch of retards making fun of a bunch of toddlers.
Oh, well, you can say that about B-Fine.
And there's the
very much
assassinate.
retarded in terms of Dota.
No, you can't say anything about Dota without being criticized for it. There's too many variations of opinion. Although a lot of the things we say are wrong because we're not perfect.
Last hitting creeps is a good idea.
Well,
Beat me up on that one.
It's easy to get accustomed to premier casters, but dudes like LD Purge and Chiba and Gods and Winter and all those guys, they're professionals, and they know so much about the game, and they play it at such a high level. It's impossible to compete with that.
I play many different
And
games.
no matter how much we cast this game, no matter how much we play this game, I don't think we'll ever be as knowledgeable and professional as those guys, because it's their livelihood.
It's definitely one of the games you need to look into a lot and be able to think about on the fly.
Like even
There's so many layers to it.
even the yelling that they do while team fights happen is extraordinary. But I feel like team fights in professional games, there's a progression. The skills always come out in like an organized fashion, whereas in these sort of fights, it's sort of random. You never know what's going to whiff.
We sort of just kind of throw out skills whenever you feel like it.
Yeah. Well, because in pro games, it tends to be the team fights are dictated by big ults and big skills. Like black holes are
That's
huge.
exactly why I have
RPs are
initiators.
huge. Yeah, they initiate and then they come in and lay down the DPS. Whereas in these,
There's the tension you feel before a fight, where you know something's going to happen, but who's going to initiate?
exactly. Well, the initiation is important. Whereas in a newbie game, it's just like throw skills everywhere. It's really hard to cast that. I didn't appreciate that when we started.
Yeah, I mean,
Because when you have an Omni Slash and then everyone wanders around, and then you have Frost Field. What is it? Freezing Field.
well,
Like there's the Omni on 4 heroes.
I guess it
And
kind
he's
of
gonna
works.
walk. And he's gonna walk away. There's the Fisher from Earthshaker.
I think he figured that the more target it hits, the cooler it would look. So he should probably do that. No.
He was standing in the river saying, "Man, it's gonna be so freaking cool."
When I'm like,
I'm gonna go
teleporting,
kill
like, cutting
everybody.
everybody in. Oh, it's so-
5-9 Dota admit they really want this tower. It's good. They need to get their tower advantage back.
Unless they all just happen to want to farm mid.
They're all arguing in chat. Oh, fuck me, fuck off. Stop auto-attacking, just lost it. Don't push the lane.
But nobody in this game.
I'm really liking these light striker raids. Lena's actually hitting them.
Yeah, she's
This Lena's better than I am, except the item build.
I really can't. I can't do the light striker rays. Never get the range and the cool in the wind up.
Earthshaker's going to go down. He was just in a really bad spot. These wards. Just FYI, the wards don't get lonely. They don't need friends.
No, it's like creep. It needs to be linked to each other.
Needs to be linked. It's like Natural Selection 2, StarCraft 2, laying creep around. It's good to have wards that like spot out an area. It's good to be comprehensive if possible.
But you don't need to put.
They don't need to be that freaking close. Like these ones are completely redundant. That's a good ward there. That's really good if you're pushing mid.
It's a very good ward. Yeah.
And you're worried. I like that ward. I always place it. People get pissed off at me, but I always place it. And I cut down this tree as well when I place it.
Why would people get pissed off?
These trees. Because it's... I don't know.
I suppose they're
No
all
matter-
critical spots.
I don't know. No matter what you do with wards, some pub's going to have a problem with it. I mean, there's arguments both ways, and
Oh,
Lena's going to go
there's
down to
the
assassinate. Yeah.
Yeah. No, you see the
Point Boosted's a good choice, but...
the effect that comes off snipe, the shrapnel that goes in forward, really makes me feel that.
Yeah,
Like they just fall over, like get
Sniper's
taken
actually farming quite... Let's look at his GPM. Where's the GPM? Okay.
out. Oh, poor Earthshaker. Then again, it is Earthshaker.
In fact, let's look at the gold graph, which we never do.
Whoa.
It's an advantage in the Dire's favour, so that's the difference in gold. There's an ulti, but the Juggernaut is going to take out Sniper, which is a very important kill, because Sniper's been farming fantastic. Let's pick this down. Earthshaker's charged up his totem, he's going to hit Bane, he's going to wander off. Crystal Maiden's going to chase him down, maybe
He
get
has
a
all
kill.
these skills off cooldown. And he
Crystal
couldn't-
Maiden!
What just happened?
Crystal Maiden has an armlet in Crystallis!
Oh boy.
I almost forgot, Nathan.
Oh boy. So what exactly is Armlet going to do for her?
Armlet's going to give Crystal Maiden an extra bit of
speed.
damage, HP regen, and armor. And when he toggles it, it's going to drain her health almost instantly, and it's going to kill her.
But give her strength
It's going to give her the
and
strength.
damage.
Armlet's fantastic on strength carries because the strength translates to damage as well as health.
However,
But on Crystal Maiden,
Crystal Maiden is entirely dependent on her skills.
40 HP per second, 900 health, that's roughly 800 health. So she's going to survive 20 seconds, just more than 20 seconds with the armlet on.
Pro tip: intelligence heroes auto attacks aren't the best.
So she's going to lose half her health in 10 seconds with armlet. So if she chucks it on for a 5-second long team fight, that's a quarter of her HP bar down, plus damage. That's not very good.
And what's that Crystallis?
Venomancer is going to take. He's going to get taken down by Tinker. That's going to be a heat-seeking missile. Big nuke. Medusa has split shot on, tanking creeps, getting his mana drained nicely.
Well, to be fair, split shot at this point is decent. I
Half an
suppose.
hour in, you should have a couple levels of it.
But
It's
she's
really
not
important.
getting any last hits with it, which is
Mystic Snake and honestly, Mystic Snake and stats. I really Mana Shield. It's a shit skill. It's really
she only has
limiting.
one level in Mystic Snake. I mean, what's up with that?
Mystic Snake's fantastic. Like leaning against the Medusa that's not afraid to spam Mystic Snake is
Mystic
just depressing.
Snake's good for damage. It gives you mana back, last hits.
Also, we're beginning to see the problem with getting Armlet on Crystal Maiden, which is it doesn't give you any max HP.
It gives you strength, though.
Crystal Maiden still doesn't have 1,000 health. There's a Fiend's Grip, that's going to be a kill easily.
Oh dear, Paulina.
That Fiend's Grip. Alright, let's look at the XP graph. Definite dire advantage. That's surprising, actually, considering the positioning on the map. The Radiant seems to have map control at the moment with all the lanes pushed up.
Yeah, it's true.
Now would be a good time to Roshan.
But they did, they have, by the look of it, actually, who has more towers? Just by looking at it, I can't see a distinct advantage either way.
Well, there's one tier 1 there, and there's 3 there.
Okay.
So
I see
Radiant
the
has the
advantage
advantage.
now, yes.
So that's where the gold advantage is going to be coming from for the Radiant, see? But the XP advantage to the dice. It's a very even game. We trawled through replays to bring you this one. There goes the Radiant career.
Oh dear.
It was in there, I don't know what it was delivering. It's dead.
Oh, well, it's just, that's interesting, actually.
Stone Gaze
Interesting stone gaze on the shackle.
On the-
You can't look away, but...
on the Omni Slash.
Well,
This Juggernaut. That was depressing.
okay.
He got tunnel vision going for that Medusa. Didn't really appreciate the fact he's being shot at by a sniper with a Deso. That's 60 damage plus the -6 armor. That's a lot of damage.
So, stone gaze...
Neck on
does
Shaker.
that
Oh, because how
stun-
much regen it does. 250 HP.
Does stone gaze stun when it completes?
It slows your movement speed, attack speed, and turn speed.
Okay.
A
I
lot.
was thinking he was going to stun him and he couldn't Omni, but guess
Nope.
not. No, that's
You don't want to, use slows on a Jug because he can just spin out of it. And not terrible items from Windrunner. I mean, Scythe is good. Damage, CC.
Now Juggernaut is a
It's
hero.
pretty much unkillable at this point if she plays properly.
Why is Juggernaut not used more often? Because BKB is an item that's
Juggernaut's used-
most commonly got.
Juggernaut's
He-
used quite often in competitive.
Is
His
he?
healing ward's fantastic for pushing, and he's also a decent carry.
And he essentially has a free BKB.
Mm-hmm.
His ulti can be amazing if singled out an enemy. His healing ward is great for, tanks, essentially, because they have lots of health. You know, if you get a heart, how much is that health per second? That's a lot. And he has crit, right?
So he's a
And-
good carry. No, he's a solid hero all around, and he's really good early game for picking up kills with spin, and because you pick up boots at the start as Juggernaut, and in exchange for the survivability you lose out on, you can just spin people down.
And
So
not only that,
if you
he's
lane with
fun.
a Lena or a Crystal Maiden or a Jakiro, you can pick up early kills with spin and dual breath and nice buff.
Now,
And
how
Crystal
much-
Maiden's
how
going to
much
get
damage will it-
assassinated by a sniper.
How much damage will a spin do total at level 1?
Level 1, 80 damage per second for 5 seconds.
So
So that is 80 times 10 is 800, in half is 400 damage.
400 damage.
That's quite a lot. That's comparable to
That's pretty good, yeah. If you get them in the whole thing.
comparable to Gyro's whatever the hell it is. It's like battery assault, but it's not. You guys know what I mean.
It's good to find skills that have damage over time and find out how much damage they'll do, because then you can find out how much health an enemy needs to be before you can.
Windrunner's
effectively
going in.
kill them.
Fantastic fissure to keep Windrunner out. He's going to win right away. Juggernaut's illusion is missing because Windrun.
Oh.
There's the Omni
Oh,
Slash.
yeah.
That's a kill. Really don't need to
Not
get caught out by
entirely sure
Juggernaut.
why she did the
in the jungle.
power strike,
That's a good old Medusa who's going to get out. Not
but
that
not for long.
Juggernaut's really having trouble microing his healing ward. That should automatically
Follow.
set to follow. Because Tusk's Frost Sigil does...
That follows, yeah.
Yeah, healing ward should
I usually just kind of.
It's pretty easy to micro onto yourself.
Maybe he doesn't know it can move. I mean,
I didn't know it can move for a while when I played I
Yeah.
played Dota 1.
you can
And
just
Sniper's going to pick up an invis.
or not. All right.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Well, you know.
There's Nickel Cage going down. The bees. How to get burned.
So on, so on.
Lena. Look at this photograph.
She is a witch. Almost.
Look at this photo bees. How did it get burned?
Please.
No need a hero to save us.
Oh, someone left.
And that's abandonment by Venomancer.
Why Venomancer? You weren't doing that badly.
He was sitting in pool. That's 5 minutes of no XP. So there's an abandoned by Veno. He's gotten up and left his PC.
So it counts as an abandon if you're AFK.
If you don't get XP for a certain amount of time, and Crystal Maiden is going for a Lincoln's. No, Orchid. Lincoln's or Orchid at this point. It could be either.
I do like Orchid. Orchid's
Considering
nice.
if you want to get the most out of Crystallis, get an Orchid, I suppose.
Yeah.
Like, by this point, if you want to salvage it, Orchid's a good choice.
Orchid wouldn't be the best choice for Crystal Maiden.
Sniper's going to pick up
In
Alina.
terms of her skills.
That's going to be an Assassinate. No, it's not. This is going to be right clicks. I suppose he does have a Crystallis in the Demon Edge. So his
Orchid-
Daedalus is almost finished.
I really do love Orchids as a support item though. Because being able to boost damage taken, that's huge for nukes and just generally.
Oh, sorry, Pugsy has kicked Pugsy. Pugsy's my dog.
I mean,
How
like,
mascot.
what is it, 30% increased damage?
Orchid's not really a support item. It's more of a one-on-one item. It's really good if you're roaming the jungle.
It can be used to support certain teammates though.
Mm.
I mean, like, if you need to eke out that certain bit of damage. Even Witch Doctor.
Well, it's more valuable for the silence than the damage. Also,
True, yeah.
Medusa's ulti doesn't work on enemies that are looking away, so you can't chase with it.
Which is kind of sad.
It's a defensive skill. It's for running away in team fights.
But the thing is, you can't be running away either. You need to be...
No, it's all directions.
You need to stare death in the
No.
face, don't you?
Medusa, it goes out in all directions.
Alright, I thought it was just...
Any unit's looking at the Gorgon, though.
I thought he was actually looking at each other. That makes it a little bit better then.
It's a bit of a limited skill because a skilled team will have the awareness just to look away.
Yeah. There's a lot of those skills where it's dependent on the enemy not
It's
knowing what's
assassinate
going on.
Alina. That's a lot of damage.
Fairly pointless though. On someone with full health.
And Crystal Maiden with the Crystallis and the Oblivion stuff gets some good push. It's 170 damage.
Wow.
That's
On a Crystal Maiden.
on a Crystal Maiden.
Who doesn't need damage at all. I mean, you could have at least got something that
Here's
gave you
a
intelligence
chase.
for damage.
It's 3-on-3 at mid.
No, poor Earthshaker.
Earthshaker's going to go down to a power shot. Lena's going to throw an ulti and then immediately die.
Oh, can we see Bane a bit with his item build?
How's it going?
Ah, the Basher.
Yeah, no, because while you're channeling Fiend's Grip, you can of course hit people and stun them,
No, actually, you can't.
No, you can't.
No, no, you can't do that.
and it's going to be 1 in 10 chance to stun
When he does happen to be auto attacking.
when he does have to be auto attack and when he's not Fiend's Gripping. So
Oh.
he said, "Hey, I'm getting all my kills using Fiend's Grip. I'm going to build on that by getting an item that benefits
Doesn't-
from not using Fiend's Grip."
Yes.
Poor
Well,
choice.
When it's on cooldown, what are you going to do?
And
Auto attack.
I'm going to never die because I have 7 healing subs.
6 clarity.
There's an ulti. That's big. Where's Fiend's Grip? Do it right now. There it is. That should be a kill.
A little bit late. No? Well, it's got a huge range. That's interesting. If the animation starts, does it hit them regardless?
No.
Or does it break out of
There is a.
range?
I'm not
Where
sure
are you
how it
going,
works,
Bane?
but there is a bit of grace.
Bane, what are you doing running up there?
Venomancer's going to try and sneak through. Hope that no one notices it. If you don't right click them, how are they going to know you're an enemy? You just
Yeah, well, I mean,
you can get through there.
well, if they're colorblind, who knows? Red, green, I can't tell. I just look at the directions.
They could be X circle colorblind.
X circle.
Yes, walks on the minimap. They might think it's a circle, not an X.
Oh,
I think his item build is pretty good. I haven't seen him use rearm.
There are lots
yet.
of ways to tell who are your enemies in this game.
There's a zap. There's a missile power shot on no one. It interrupts
Uh,
the freezing field, which is quite good. Is he going to win run to chase? No.
what was the rearm for? Oh,
Are
well,
you going to win run to chase? Are you going to win run to chase? Are you going to use your sheep stick? Sick jukes! Huge jukes! Oh my god, he's going to go away!
Oh my! Is he?
There's the win run.
Okay, she realized she had that. Ooh, that attack
Unnecessary ulti. Use the sheep stick.
could have just
Win
shackled.
run. Don't make it difficult for yourself.
Could have just win run shackled.
You're not doing yourself any favors by holding onto skills.
Especially not win
Lena
run.
with the Bloodstone.
So
That's
seeing
pretty
as
big.
it's-
Let's have a look at the gold graph. That's
It's
not a very big
tipping
lead in the die, but it's dipping down. That's mostly the tower advantage that we're seeing.
Lena with
Actually, no,
the
it's a tower
Bloodstone.
disadvantage. I'm surprised to see a gold advantage for the Dire.
Does Lena need a bloodstone? She has 17 mana regen right now.
Bloodstone's fantastic on Lena, but not before boots.
True.
At this
Boots are
point,
important in
at
the
this
game.
point, some tranquils or even power trades
Right.
would be good on Lena. Lena just needs more survivability to build on that Bloodstone.
Well, she's filling it up. Which
Yeah,
is
nothing
nice.
wrong with drum and Bloodstone, but yeah, get boots.
Strange that it's her on the items. Yeah.
Tinker, he's maxed out marching the machines. Really, he should be spamming marching the machines, taking back to
big
base,
wave
rearming,
idea.
come out, march the machines. He should be able to push down this whole lane while this going on a mid. He's going on a mid.
Let's hope this doesn't end the game.
And then if something bad happens, TP back. He's Tinker. He's got the maneuverability to do it. That's a fantastic fissure by Earthshaker, followed up by a good Laguna Blade.
A great fissure can really just ruin someone's day. If
Medusa,
you get it
Medusa,
right.
he's like, oh man, I got split shot. I can hit like all 5 of them at once. I'm gonna do it. Oh, shooting everyone at once. Oh, they're gonna die. They're all dead. I win.
Okay.
No. Just gonna get ulted 3 times. He copped an Omni. He copped an Echo Slam and he copped a Freezing Field.
Just in case the freezing field, yeah, you know.
All at once.
But at least...
Because apparently doing 80% damage to 5 heroes is enough to kill them all instantly. Surprisingly.
He got 3
Tinker's
shots
gonna
off.
come in.
I'm
He's
sure
gonna
I
throw the
can
March. Tinker is one of the best heroes in the game at counter pushing and he's not throwing the March.
Does he know what March does? I haven't seen a March this game.
I don't
Have
think
you?
he knows how to March, no. He's probably hitting E and it's not going off. Sniper's getting a kill on Veno. Where did that happen? That's Veno trying to sneak back into base again. And they're going to take the racks. Sniper's just right-clicking happily.
Oh dear, Sniper.
He's just been sitting behind them shooting them.
Sniper, this is a bad idea. Please.
Alright, sick right-clicks from Custom Maiden. Oh, look at that damage. Oh, you're 177 damage.
Wow,
In the first.
that armlet of Crystallis is really paying off now.